everybody, Mr. O here, and I'm redoing the electric eraser video because as things have changed and how I store them has changed, for you guys I'm only going to put out 6. But when it comes to the electric eraser, as I'm going to demonstrate, we only use the electric eraser for drawing with, not erasing your whole page. We've had somebody who erased the whole page, and these are lithium batteries, so they're rechargeable. And I do have a small size and a large size, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute, and the things you got to be careful of. So when it comes to the electric eraser, I found this in the trash can, and so I was just going to use this as an example. When it comes to like talking about drawing, we can make, just like you can on your pencil lines, you can draw. Sometimes you have to go back in with your smudger and you soften that line back up. Does that make sense? And so even though you're erasing with it, it may be too bright. Like with the eyes, we always talk about gleams, and look at that. I can make that gleam a little bigger, add a second one, just a little, and we're starting to change things. So like no matter what you're doing, like I've done pencil drawings where I've done like buildings in darkness, and I go back in with the electric erasers to make windows, and it made it really easy. And then we have a detailing one where you can actually do finer lines if you're doing something smaller, thinner, or you want more control, you can do that. So I think this really works. Be careful on thinner paper, and on thicker paper, don't crush it in. That's the big thing. Now, I want to show you this one. This one, take a look at this. If I erase just a little bit, it's going to hit the metal, and when you think the metal is going to do to the paper, it's going to tear it. So I will switch it out, or Mr. Horton will switch them out. And sorry, I had a student come in. She was the one that was erasing the whole paper, but I wasn't supposed to say that in the video. So she's mad at me now. So all I have to do is put this in, and I save the little pieces if they're good. Like these are used up, they're done. We don't want to use this for everything. Some people don't like the electric eraser, so I will have like a hand needle pen erasers for people to use if they want to have more control. I will warn you, we have the thin one, as I told you, and the thick one. But look at the thick one. Sorry, I'm fumbling my fingers here. You can see that it's quite flexible. Now, if I kept pushing on it, I'm going to snap it, and that's why you don't want it out too far, because you'll snap it. These are hard rubber, and I'm just going to give up on this one. Look at how it bends. It's not as flexible, and now it's weak in the middle. I basically broke it, and it's going to be no good as an eraser. So just be aware of that. Mr. Horton or Mr. O, me, will be the ones that will change these out, and share them, use them. If you overuse them, you can burn out the motor. I feel like one of these might be problematic. I think the motor is starting to burn out. So you don't want to leave them on. You don't hold it for an hour when you're not erasing anything, type stuff. So guys, I hope that makes sense. Practice with these, use them on your final, use them as you need them. So I hope that makes sense. And guys, you're great, you're wonderful, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.